everyone, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. My name is April and I'd like to welcome you to the adventures that you're going to start watching on this magical page, channel, whatever you want to call it. Today's topic is going to be on the fleek of the brows, powder versus wax, and if you'd like to continue watching, well, here we go. Okay, so the reason being for my video is because I asked a whole bunch of people that I know, friends, family members, what they wanted to see in my first video as I start off on YouTube. And they all said my eyebrows because I guess they like the way they look. I love the way they look. It took me a really long time to get my eyebrows where I wanted them. Right now, like, you can tell that they're kind of spurts. I don't know if you can tell, but I can't. But that's not the point. I have learned throughout my adventures with pencils, wax, gel, pomades, eyeshadows, like the whole shebang, that I prefer two different ways of doing my eyebrows, and those two ways I am going to teach them today. Use on this side, which is my left side, I am going to use powder, and this side, which is my right side, I'm going to use wax. So you guys can see the difference on the techniques, and you guys can see which one looks a little bit more natural than the other. And after that, we are going to talk about concealing and how to carve out the bottom. I don't like doing the top because my top is not that bad. I'll show you why. Okay, so I'm going to carve it out, and I'm going to step by step we're gonna go. Okay, so I am going to take my elf eyebrow kit. Strange, this is going to be my dupe for this guy right here. I don't use this anymore just because I'm scared that it is expired, but I'm going to buy one, I promise. No jokes aside, like, I love this. So we're gonna use the powder right here on my left side. Okay, so the trick to your eyebrows is that you're gonna follow your hairs. So if your hairs go up in the front, you're gonna follow it. You're gonna create a line as well to give you guidance throughout your brow, but you're gonna see how that all ties in together right now. Okay, so this is a powder. You can already see that my eyebrows like already there. You see how my hairs go up, shoot up. I am going to flicker, flicker, flicker up. And you're just gonna continue following your brow. Okay, so you want to shadow everything. So wherever you see a bald spot as well, you want to cover that because that's the whole point of shading in your brows. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I know it doesn't look like much and it probably looks crazy, but don't worry, that's what we have concealer for. On my little brush and start doing the same thing. You see how it's already darker? Like, I know you see that. With the wax, I like to first outline my eyebrow like that. Just align the whole brow. And anything that comes out of it, don't worry. I'm not perfect. I can't draw in the lines, if you know what I mean. Like, they gave me coloring books in school and it was outside of the lines every time, I promise. Even if they gave me straight lines. And then with the front ones, you're gonna flicker up because mine go up. I don't know how yours, it all depends on how your eyebrows are. So if your eyebrows go towards the side, you're gonna obviously shade in towards the side, but mine go flickering up. So I want them to stay in their exact same position. I don't want them to change because it kind of does look weird, and your eyebrows tend to not stay in that exact same place. It'll usually go back to exactly the way it was. So I'm just going to now fill in the sparseness of my brows. Do you see the difference now between both of them? I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm looking at myself inside on the mirror and I can see kind of the difference. I'm gonna look this way because this is where my mirror is at. I can see kind of the difference. I mean, this one looks a little bit more clean and this one looks a little bit more on the rustic natural side. So that's kind of like the difference that you're gonna get on it. Now we're gonna move on to concealer. So this brush is a Real Techniques accent brush and we're going to use this to conceal the bottom. You guys can carve out your eyebrows the way that you want it. I am going to teach you how I do it. I only like to carve out the bottom just because that's where I feel like I have the most like hairs or like imperfections, I guess you can say. And I like this brush because it's very precise and it's very paper thin. Like, hello, can you see that? It's like super paper thin. And I really like it. It does its job. It's very straight, and you're gonna see that. I have a concealer like brush. I bought this little handy dandy guy at the dollar store, and you know what? It's been riding with me since I started doing my eyebrows, and I've kind of kept it because it's a very nice synthetic brush, very thin. Again, I like thin brushes for my eyebrows just because it's more precise and it gets the job done faster instead of going with a thick brush that can essentially mess up your eyebrows. So now we're gonna conceal. I am going to use the NYX HD Studio Photogenic concealer. I'm gonna take it on my accent Real Techniques brush. I'm gonna like dabble it on like that, and I'm gonna just right there, and then we're gonna carve out the brows. So you're gonna take it from the very tip. You're gonna take it from the very tip and work your way. And then you're gonna go back in with your spoolie brush. And create the eyebrow. There's one eyebrow. You see the oblique of that baby? Because I can see it. You can see it. I can see it, girl. I'm gonna take it again. Dabble it back on. And then undo the other eyebrow. I did that one better. But these are my brows. And you know what's the funny part here is that you can't really tell the difference. I don't know if you guys can you guys see the difference between my brows? I can't. Now I'm gonna go off camera and do the rest of my face because we can't be looking this rustic. Hi people of Earth, I am back and bam, I look good, don't I? I think so. I wanted to go for a more natural look on my first video just because of the fact that it was focusing on the eyebrows, and I wanted to show you guys how much of a difference your eyebrows really do make on your whole face because girl, we can't go out there looking rustic. Okay, but either way, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm still really super nervous. This is my very first video on YouTube. I hope that you guys enjoy the video, and I hope to have a whole bunch of you guys subscribe to my channel and like this video down below if you like what you saw and if you'd like to see more videos like this. Obviously, my next couple of videos are going to be more of my go-tos and all of that. That'll be coming up next. I'd like to thank you guys for taking your time and watching my very first video. Thank you so much. You don't know how much this means to me and how much courage this took to get on camera. But thank you so much for the views and for everyone that's supporting me out there. Yeah. Thanks for watching.